Let's now check in on traffic volumes on major routes towards Gauteng as the long weekend comes to an end. Our reporter Hasina Gori is monitoring traffic for us from the Pumulani toll plaza in Pretoria. Very good afternoon to you, Hasina. No doubt traffic expected to be quite high. I see moving vehicles there behind you coming into Gauteng after the long weekend. What are you seeing and what are you hearing? And is there a high presence of traffic officials?
Good afternoon. Yes, as you mentioned, it is the end of the Easter long weekend, and in a normal post-COVID time, this would be really a busy period here at the specific toll plaza as well as at the Hook. While you are seeing, and I'm going to ask camera person Herbert to give you a look into the southbound road. That is a road coming in from Limpopo back into Gauteng. We're currently on the side of the Gauteng coming into Limpopo, and as you can see, a steady stream of cars, vehicles moving into buses as well as your minibus, taxis and personal vehicles really coming in to the province back home after that long weekend, but not the numbers that you would usually see. This is usually a very high volume area with many returning from Moria, but with the COVID regulations being in place, it's been 3 years since we've seen any of those pilgrims, taking that Easter long weekend pilgrimage to the area. Despite the end of the state of disaster, we have not seen religious gatherings being regrouped just yet. There are still regulations in place when it comes to gatherings, so that usual volume of traffic that would be en route back from there is not what we're seeing today, but there is a steady stream. Yesterday the numbers looked at 1,500 vehicles per hour that were processed and entering back into the province from this specific plaza. Similar numbers that we saw at the Hook as well, coming in from KwaZulu-Natal, with those that did manage to get down to the coastal areas and the coastal province coming back today as well. The numbers are expected to continue to be the steady stream throughout the evening. We have seen traffic officials driving in from Johannesburg to the toll plaza. We saw some roadblocks, some activities, but not that operations that we'd usually see. We've seen more of that within the Gauteng area, within the various routes. We've had comments and statements by the Gauteng Traffic Department calling on motorists to ensure that they are following rules, that we not see unruly behavior on the roads. And that was a cause for concern, with drunken driving being a major concern for the Traffic Department. Authorities saying that one traffic official was knocked down over the weekend during a roadblock by a female driver who, when she was called to stop, did not manage to come to a halt without knocking over the traffic official. So really calling on those road users to ensure that they are not drunk driving, that they do follow the rules of the road as well. We also know that there have been at least 18 fatalities, or 18 crashes, throughout the weekend over the last 4 days period. We will get more numbers and more clarity from the Traffic Department as we speak to them later on in the day. We know they're expected to give us some numbers later in the evening as well, with regards to how many vehicles they've been seeing entering back into the province, as well as if there were any fatalities, as well as crashes at the on the roads this weekend. Many operations continuing throughout this last 4 days, as many did stay behind for this holiday period. We are here at the Pumulani toll plaza, where, as you can see, there is a steady stream, however not the congestion and the volume that we used to seeing in a post-COVID time. That's it for me for now. Back to you in studio.